So now, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our first post 12 o'clock session, leveraging the momentum which started with the awesome keynote address followed by the first panel session and then the presentation session by Pinnacle Teleservices. Now we have another fantastic session coming up all for you. Digitization for NBFCs. Very important topic, completely aligned with the overall scheme of things for these 2 days. And please help me welcome the honorable speaker for this wonderful topic, Mr. Manish Rathi, CEO of Nelito Systems. Can we have a big round of applause for Mr. Manish Rathi from Nelito Systems to present on digitization for NBFCs. Manish, all over to you. Looking forward to a great session.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. So I think it's a great platform for all of us to share our thoughts, expressions and also our achievements. Obviously, we all know that digitization is taking leap and bounds, especially in the banking and financial services space. Especially this happened in the last 7 to 10 years. So it's a great honor to be here and speak in all front of you. I think most of you understand what we are covering here. So quick brief about Nelito. Nelito System is actually erstwhile a Tata Group company, and currently it is a 100% subsidiary of DTS Corporation Japan. So DTS took it over in 2017 and subsequently took over the entire stake in 2019. So Nelito is present in BFS space in technology since the age of first computerization, right from TBA banking, CBS and IMS LOS. So we have a full suite of products. It's not about only digital onboarding and IMS LOS, but we have host a lot of other technology services which we provide to banks and NBFCs. Coming back to our topic of digitization, even RBI recognized this very well. Mr. Sashikala Das, RBI governor, he talked about unified lending a few weeks back in Global FinTech event. So the world is moving toward digitization, and I think few people talked about how customer relationship will take place in the digitized world. So please understand, technology is not replacing human. Technology is enabling the decision making, fast making the process, improving turnaround times, and most importantly, reducing cost of processing and removing errors what we used to have in the physical processing. The important aspect of physical processing, why you can understand the customer, but you have a lot of subjectivity. So each person will have their own subjective judgment, despite there is a policy guideline. But people will have their own subjective judgment, which is addressed by technology now. So, and obviously banking, NBFCs, MFIs, these are the forefront leaders who adopted the technology in the last 7 to 10 years. So while digitization, most of people have adopted it, still we see there is a significant gap. What are the gaps? Just understand that. See, there are a lot of services which are available in, when you are onboarding a customer, when you are a credit underwriting, when you are doing collections, you have whole host of vendor with whom you are doing API integration. So you have several systems, you have several vendors, you have several interfaces, APIs which you need to handle. That is the first challenge which we have today. Data transparency, data analytics still is a challenge. Still, most of the NBFC company, they don't end up doing a lot of work on their Excel sheets. They still have a lot of people who work on Excel sheet day in, day out, creating macros and try to do data analytics outside the technology. Cyber security is another piece which is still need to be addressed. We saw that a lot of frauds are happening in this space. And its cost is another big issue, especially for small and mid-sized NBFC. So while large companies, banks are able to adopt the technology, small NBFCs and MFIs, they understand the technology, but they are not able to adopt it fully because of the cost issues. So how Nelito is helping in this journey? This is a quick brief how we operate. So we process lakhs of transactions. We have 400 plus clients domestically plus internationally. We serve cooperative banks, we serve PSU banks, we serve private banks, we serve NBFCs, MFIs across the board. these are some quick numbers, what kind of transactions we process through our systems. Uh, So this is our basic product suite through which we are helping digitization. So we call it FinCraft when it comes to LOS and LMS system, which is origination and management system. So LOS, we provide full digital onboarding journey right from lead management till approval or loan sanctions. And obviously LMS takes over post disbursement and till collections piece. So we are also able to offer collection module as a separate module altogether. We also help to understand how your customer is behaving through our analytics and 360-degree views. Most of the companies, they talk about LOS, LMS, but we also help deposit-taking NBFCs or banks also through our deposit module. So if you're a deposit-taking NBFC, we can help through our deposit module. We are also helping mobility solution. Nelito is one of the oldest player in CBS core banking solution. So we serve close to 60-70 banks on the core banking solution side. Apart from that, there's a data archival and reporting system. So a lot of historic NBFCs or large NBFCs or a lot of banks who are there from 30, 40, 50 years, they have seen technology shift. They have worked on multiple systems over a period of time. So they have a lot of legacy data which sits on different systems. So and that data is captured in a very different way because of the technology. So how you retrieve those data, how you use that data. So this is one solution also we provide. Apart from that, we also provide regulatory reporting, automated data flow. And also we provide check truncation systems. So we also serve banks on the check truncation system side. Apart from that, we are also present in SWIFT services. So basically, we are market leader in SWIFT with more than 60% of market share in India. And we are also present in manpower augmentation. So we provide staffing solution, especially on the IT side. So quickly coming to like what kind of loan products we help NBFCs, gold loan, personal loan. So basically we are covering most type of loans including MFIs, and we are even able to offer you revolving credit lines or supply chain management, etc. So this is our journey where we are able to offer you a complete digital journey, right from lead management, a strong dedupe system, digital or eKYC, address verifications, PAN verifications, etc. Bureau integration. So we are not only doing bureau integration, we are also doing a lot of analytics. So we provide our own rules, how we analyze CIBIL. However, it is up to company whether they want to adopt our analysis or they want to put their own credit rule engines, etc. Because it's depend on the company policy at the end of the day. So after that, we obviously move to CAM underwriting, I think, which is the biggest piece which is puzzling industry. That while data you can extract through various APIs, you can extract GST data, you can extract ITR data, etc. But how you prepare CAM, especially for various products and various segments. For example, a personal loan can be very different compared to a SME, compared to a loan against property, compared to a home loan, compared to a corporate. And how that journey will happen when it comes to the system. So what we see is that most of the people end up gathering data, but how they are actually able to analyze data is still a question mark. So this is something which we are working very seriously on. We have a strong domain team. So I myself come from banking and the financial industry from risk management side basically. So we understand this piece pretty well and we are investing a strong amount in our digital journey, especially on the underwriting piece. Collateral management is another interesting piece. So we have created a separate collateral modules for each and every product. So for example, if you select gold loan, so you will get a collateral module which is only offering solution for the gold loan. And then obviously e-documentation, entire documentation can be done digitally, pre-printed, etc. And can be physically signed or can be e-signed or Aadhaar-based OTP signed, etc. based on your requirement. So this is again I'm addressing on the CAM side or the underwriting side that how we are addressing this piece. So we all know that while the application can be processed, data can be extracted through GST, ITR, MCA, various other sources. Um, but here we have able to design various CAMs for various products and for various parameters. In fact, we are trying to address in the sense that, say, suppose a particular NBFC wants to keep a flexible criteria, say 20% sales turnover declining year on year for 2 years, they want to reject a case that can be set up by the NBFC itself in the system. If some other NBFC want to put another parameter on the sales, they can use their own parameter. So it's very flexible system which we are trying to design here. Another important piece is that we are directly integrating with API providers. So except few APIs, we are directly integrated. So you need not to run behind 4, 10, 15 vendors and integrate in your system. So everything is available within my system. So you need not to run around here and there. And also that helps you to save cost. Not only the cost of transaction, API integration cost, timelines, implementation, and various other things. On the LMS side, yes, it's a whole, how is the entire customer journey post onboarding, how you manage their limits, loan amounts, sanction amounts, collections, repayment, SOAs, NOCs, and various other factors, TDS, GSTs, deductions, so on and so forth. So because we have close to 30 years of history with a strong CBS, we are able to offer to banks. We are able to provide you a complete LMS side also. This is our collection journey. So collection, while I will not say we have fully present as of now, but we are trying to create a full digital journey where you are able to track your calls and store those calls and create trails in the system that who spoke with customer and what was the last pre-PTP and what was the subsequent PTP without overriding the data. And also you will be able to send legal notices through system itself. So that is the kind of journey we are creating in collection piece. So this is a quick journey of the collections. Especially on the collection side, RBI is coming with various host of changes in the regulatory norms. So recently RBI came with a circular on CCOD side where a lot of confusion was there that when credit is considered from the date of debit of interest or from what date. So RBI has also provided various clarifications on NPA classification, asset provisioning norms, and various other things. Yeah, and obviously the reporting, dashboards, and MIS is a very interesting piece. I think most of the management or the leaders sitting in the room, they are the users of this dashboards, and basically they look at MISs and all to understand what is happening within the system. This is the MFI piece which we offer. So again, entire journey right from branch, village creations till collections. And this is some architect we are having. And also we are investing heavily in the modern architect. So we are already investing close to 250 million INR rupees to shift to the new technology. So there are two pieces in technology. Always understand. One is the workflow. So most of the users which sit in the room, we understand the workflow or we understand the processing part of it. But there's a lot of technology which goes behind those workflows and technology which helps us to scale the system, especially when you grow fast. And also that helps us to adopt the modifications when it comes in the future. So we are investing heavily in this new architect where we are segregating the entire database. We are creating modular and linear approach. So if say somebody wants only onboarding piece, within onboarding piece they only want a specific say dedupe engine, we will be able to provide that. So that technology aspect generally the user don't understand, but as a tech company we able to address those pieces. Again, the mobility is the need of the hour. While everybody has in-house technology, how you expose it to customer is very important. So you need to have a customer-facing app. You need to have an internal app for your RMs or for your credit manager or for your collection managers. And obviously, you'll be able to do a whole lot of transaction on those apps. Geo fencing, geo tracking becomes very important these days. So So this is all what we are working on. Some of them are matured, some of them are 50-60% matured. But as I said that we are investing heavily to reach to a maturity of 80-90%. You cannot reach 100% maturity at any point. Coming on the regulatory reporting and data archival solution, which I talked about. So there are, say, for example, if you go to State Bank of India, which is a 70, 80, 100-year-old bank, they have seen days from TBA, total branch automation, COBOL systems, etc., which people might even heard of. So they have data residing on those systems as well. So as a company, tech company, we are able to provide solutions on that, how you extract data, because RBI, way beyond what we encounter in our day-to-day lives, they, from a larger bank perspective, they ask for a lot of other data. So they even will ask for, say, a 20 or 30-year-old data from these banks and ask for certain reports. So they are not able to provide. So there, Nelito comes into picture and provide a complete solution on that part. So this is some architect how we do that. And we are not only doing for historical system, even for the new system, for example, when banks migrate from, say, Finacle 7 to Finacle 10, or within 10 version from 17 to 24, etc. You need to have a data repository of the old system. You are able to create those reports, etc., that we are able to address. This is on the RBI reporting side, especially for NBFCs. There's an entire, so we are also tied up with XRLBs, and we are able to provide you entire automated data flow for the RBI reporting. So this is again a high level how it works, what are the benefits. On the core banking side, as I said, while it not be very relevant for NBFCs, but as a product offering, we are offering to more than 60-70 banks. So we have a complete core banking solution available with us, which is web-based. And these are some of the architects of the core banking system and kind of services we provide. So it's end-to-end, right from liability, your corporate asset management, your loan asset management, everything can be done within that. So this is again a technical architect, how the core banking works. Again, as I said, that apart from the workflow or the processes which we understand the user, there a lot goes into the technology behind that. So this is our manpower augmentation business. So we have more than 400 to 500 people deployed in various banks and large IT companies today who work for onboard clients of theirs. So basically, we specialize in IT manpower augmentation staff, right from old technology till the new technologies. So it's a very flexible mode for, especially for, say, companies who want to, say, bring new technology or want to evolve from old to new technology. So you know that I need to upgrade my technology. I need 50 people today, but you don't know what I will do with them after 18 months or 24 months once I am completed with my project. So you cannot ask those people to leave, or you cannot fire those people. So there the outsourcing comes into picture, because then the Nelito helps you to hire those people on its payroll, and bank can leave with those resources as and when the projects are complete. So this is how the outsourcing comes into picture, and it becomes a win-win situation for everybody, right from employee till the company who's outsourcing people and till the principal who is using those people. So you might be aware of the number, like all four big tech companies in India, they deploy almost 15 to 20% of their workforce through outsourcing today. So this is the kind of the opportunity this business have. And Swift, I think if most of the people who must have worked in banks, etc., Swift is a technology Belgium-based organization, which is a group of various again shareholders. So they provide Swift services, which is a encrypted messaging services on a separated network. So nobody can touch that. So a lot of trade finance, a lot of wire transfers, a lot of international transaction, even a lot of corporate communication happens on the Swift platform. And Nelito is one of the leading provider of SWIFT services. In fact, it is the market leader in India today with close to 60-65% market share in SWIFT services. So technically, you pick any bank today, be it PSU, private, or anyone who is using SWIFT, probably Nelito will be there. So, so this is all from Nelito side. Again, our effort is to address the problems which are present in the current technology framework. Again, I still believe that technology will always be an enabler, except few products where it will be a complete digital journey. Because you cannot take human interface away, especially when it comes to certain kind of product. So, any questions, answer, free to answer. Again, thank you all of you. Sure.
Thank you, Manish, for that wonderful session on digitization for NBFCs. And I would also like to remind all of you that Manish and the entire team of Nelito Systems are present throughout both the days of the event, and they have a wonderful setup of exhibit outside as well. So please take out your valuable time to network more with Nelito and their team and learn more about the offerings for the NBFC sector. Thank you, Manish. Manish, I would request you to kindly be on stage, and I would like to call on stage Mr. 𝐕𝒐𝒅𝒊𝒂 𝑵𝑩𝑭𝑪 Chief Executive Officer from Choice FinServe, to kindly do the honors of felicitating our honorable speaker here. Thank you, 𝐕𝒐𝒅𝒊𝒂, for doing the honors. Mr. Manish Rathi, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause, CEO from Nelito Systems, for that wonderful presentation on digitization for NBFCs, and a great session. And thank you so much, 𝐕𝒐𝒅𝒊𝒂, for doing the honors as well.